Magandang gabi po uli sa inyong lahat. This is your host for Find Your Greatness. This is the CycleHouse podcast and we are so happy to welcome another Monday. Grabe, another week na naman. January 25. Grabe, no? Next month, syempre Feb. Tapos the following month, March na. So just imagine, life is moving so fast and I hope and pray that you are still on track in terms of what you want to do, because it's an interesting topic that we're going to talk about tonight. It's the do's and don'ts of goal setting. Alam niyo po, palagi natin to narinig, di ba? Sa mga trainings or sa school, di ba? Or minsan hindi pa kayo masyado familiar. Well, then and good, it's a good review. We're gonna talk about it tonight. I'm gonna share with you then some practical tips and some personal stories of mine. Medyo matanda na rin po ako. I'm 42 years old. I worked for corporate for 16 years. Nagtrabaho po ako, empleyado ko for 16 years. And I have been in business for 10 years. And goal setting, may nagturo lang sa akin yan. Someone made me aware about it when I was taking my masteral in Ateneo. And during mga training, no, tinuturo yan. Pero sa school, hindi ko natutunan yan eh. Di ba? Ang powerful niyan kasi it gives you direction. So ngayon, I'm gonna share with you tonight, siguro mga 15 minutes lang, yung some practical tips. Aside from that, yung psychology behind how to do it properly. Kaya nga do's and don'ts of goal setting. Simple but powerful. This is a fundamental that I think you shouldn't just take for granted. In fact, pwede mo rin maturo sa mga anak mo, sa kaibigan mo, sa kapatid mo, or someone you care about. So the content that I'm going to share, these are scientific content. These are not just stories, but these are recommended by top psychologists all around the world on how to do it properly. And yung mga performance expert, how to achieve your goals. So do's and don'ts. So sana samahan nyo ako ngayong gabi. This is an hour of podcast and brought to you by CycleHouse. And why find your greatness? Pinuulit-ulit ko, no? We are in the motorcycle and bike franchising. We are franchising a lot of our stores, yung CycleHouse, and through the grace of God, and with the franchise owners, with the customers, and our staffs, in our team in CycleHouse Philippines, we have grown to more than 80 na. We're close to 100. I think middle of the year, we're gonna achieve that. But you know what? Ang pinaka-goal namin is first to satisfy the customers. We're not perfect. There are some customers I'm quite sure na hindi rin na masaya sa amin. Hindi rin kami gusto. That's fine. We're trying to do our best. But ang pinaka-purpose din namin, I think which is long-term, is yung finding your greatness. Ano ba ibig sabihin nun? Yun yung discovering what you are made of. Yung mga gustong mag-business, sa totoo lang po, yan po talaga ang gusto nilang ma-achieve. Aside from the financial, but trying to discover, can they handle a business on their own? From being an employee, kaya ko ba mag-handle ng business? Kaya find your greatness. And CycleHouse, one of our mission is to provide affordable and sustainable business to all Filipinos. Kaya hindi natin masyado tiyataasan ng franchise package para abot kaya. And we're giving a lot of training sa mga franchise owners, yung mga staff, for them to find their greatness. But we can only do so much. We can only help you start, we can train you, we can develop you, we give you advice. But at the end of the day, you have to really work it out sa business. And hindi naman siya nakakatakot. Basta strong mind, strong heart, you have a firm belief, tiyagaan lang, kaya naman yan. So yun yung find your greatness. And it's a way of giving back to our customers who has been buying from us. We have sold thousands and thousands of bikes and motorcycle parts. You know, this is a one way of thanking them back. Kasi yung find your greatness din. Kung employee ka, and if in your heart, yan talaga ang dinisenyo sa'yo ng Diyos to be an employee, walang masama. But you can be an excellent employee. Yun yung find your greatness. So sana you will be inspired tonight and you will have something to think about tonight and tomorrow para naman mas ganahan ka, di ba? Ganahan ka para hindi nagiging boring yung life. There's something that you look forward to. Sometimes we need that push, di ba? So yun po yung Find Your Great. That's the reason why we're doing this for free. And it's just a way of thanking and giving back to our customers. All right. So, I have nandito yung aking dalawang hosts for tonight. Ang ganda ng ating episode kasi we have a new segment. So, Jazz and Steph, pasok na kayo. We have a new segment we are calling Inspiring Story of the Week. So, we're gonna feature a successful businessman and successful partner employees. So, mamaya malalaman ninyo kung sino yung special guest for tonight na sana ma-inspire kayo sa kanilang mga storya. So, tawan-tawa si Jazz, yung ating marketing. Bati muna kayo sa mga viewers.
Ayan, good evening po sa inyong lahat. So, ayan, ito na naman po ako sa podcast. And, like, comment, and share lang po tayo para manalo tayo ng mga items na pinamimigay ni CycleHouse. And of course, para dun sa maraming learning natin makukuha ngayong gabi.
So, hindi lang may learning, mag-giveaway din tayo.
Yes po, syempre naman sir. Lagi tayong may mga pag-giveaway para sa mga lodi nating laging nakatutok sa atin.
Oo. And then, bibigyan mo kami ng update kung ilan na yung nanonood sa atin.
Yes po.
Steph, bati ka naman, ang ating Franchise Relations Officer.
Ayan, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. So, wag po kayong magsasawang suportahan yung podcast every Monday and Friday. Ayan, para makakuha rin po kayo ng mga cool prizes.
Alright. Sige, so I think meron kayong update, ano? Sige, kwentuhan nyo nga kung ano yung quick updates natin.
Nakamute pala ako. So, unahin na po natin yung sa loyalty rewards program ni CycleHouse. Wait lang po. Yung sa loyalty rewards program ni CycleHouse, wait. Nakamute.
Narinig ka namin, Jazz.
Ayan po. So, ito po yung itsura ng card. Bago na po yung card natin, malapit na po natin siyang launch. So, para po makabuhay na tayo ng loyalty rewards program, kailangan lang po mag-purchase tayo ng 500 pesos. And free nyo na po makukuha yung card na ito. At ang kagandahan nito is kapag tuwing bumibili po kayo sa CycleHouse, nakakaipon kayo ng points na pwede kayong manalo ng mga
Wow.
yung mga appliances. And meron tayong mga phones, may TV, total of 100,000 pesos po yung prices na ipamimigay natin sa mga lodi natin. Kaya, wala po yung aking screen. Kaya, ayan, abangan nyo po yung loyalty rewards program ni CycleHouse. I-announce po namin ito sa aming FB page.
Alright.
Nagkakaroon lang po tayo ng short.
Sige, ikwento mo na lang, Miss Jazz.
Yes po, and gaya nga nung na-announce namin last podcast, parating na po yung aming mga stocks ng Trinks and Foxter, kaya sa mga lodi natin na naghahanap ng mga bikes and accessories, punta lang po kayo sa kay CycleHouse kasi malapit nyo na po silang mabili sa mga CycleHouse branches nationwide. And of course, yun pa po, yung mga nanonood sa atin, medyo nagkakaroon ng technical difficulty, pero parami po yung mga nanonood sa podcast natin every episode, and dumadami pa po sila lalo after ng episode kasi nanonood sila ng replays, nanonood sila sa mga FB groups na pinag-sharean, and yun po, last week parang we garnered almost 10,000 views for 2 episodes. Kaya naman, thank you sa lahat ng mga lodi natin na patuloy na sumusuporta at nanonood sa ating podcast show. And for
So,
the
ilan na ba
announcement,
yung viewers? Ano ba ang so far yung status?
currently sir kasi every week po dumadami talaga yung views natin after ng episode kasi yun po yung mga time na nanonood yung mga OFW, yung mga nasa ibang bansa. Last week po yung podcast natin is umabot ng combined po yung Monday and Friday natin, umabot sila ng 10,000 plus.
Oo. So, salamat po doon sa mga nanood. May mga nagpapadala rin na mensahe sa akin, Jazz. Yung iba, franchise owner. Yung iba, kaibigan lang. Yung iba, talagang audience lang. And we thank you for, ayan na. We thank you for always taking time to watch this podcast. Kasi it seems that you really want to improve in your life. O just bigyan mo kami ng quick update dito.
Ayan, kung mapapansin niyo po, yung views natin pataas ng pataas siya every week. And nasa dulong part po, makikita niyo yung views. Lagi tayo nasa thousands yung views natin. And of course, yung last episode nga po natin, ayan, kung mapapansin niyo, umabot tayo ng 5,000 plus. Then, dun sa Carl Balita and CycleHouse Philippines, umabot din po tayo ng 7,000 plus or 8. Papunta na po siya sa 8,000. So talagang marami pong nanonood sa atin and thank you po sa lahat ng mga lodi natin na patuloy na sumusuporta at nanonood sa ating podcast show.
Alright, so wag magsawa. Pwede pang i-like and share para may chance manalo ngayon.
Yes
Alright.
po.
Ano pa yung mga updates natin before I proceed with my topic?
Okay, update naman po para sa mga mananalo natin mamaya. So, simple lang po manalo. Like, comment, and share lang po para po dun sa question ni Sir Jeff po mamaya. So, yung mapapanalunan po natin is meron po tayong water bottle and meron din po tayong helmet. So, yan. Like, comment, and share lang po tayo and mamaya po, pipili po kami kung sino po yung mananalo.
Ayan. So, we're all set? Alright. So, samahan mo, Just and Step, baka kung yung may mga pupasok na, batiin na lang natin yung mga kakapasok pa lang.
Yes po. So, si Ma'am Camille, Lorraine, nanonood siya sa atin. Hi,
Hello
Ma'am
from
Camille.
Afi. How are
Yes
you?
po. Lagi siyang nakatutok sa atin. Si Ma'am Rica Arrogante, yung ating naging guest performer, nanonood din siya sa atin. Si Ma'am Princess, nanonood din siya. Hello po sa inyo. And sa
Kumare
mga
namin
nanonood
yan.
po ngayon, sa mga
Oo.
nanonood po ngayon, like, comment, and share lang po tayo kung taga saan kayo para at least ma-shoutout kayo and at the same time, magkaroon po kayo ng chance manalo ng ating mga prizes ngayong gabi.
Alright. So, sige. We have a special guest performer ngayon, di ba? He's a student. Ang pangalan niya si Jay. So, before I start the topic, siguro maganda rin na mabigyan tayo ng mood setter ba ng kanyang song number. So, sige. Doon na tayo sa guest performer. Hello, Jay.
Hello po. Good evening po.
Jay, thank you. Bati ka muna sa mga viewers bago mo kami paunlakan ng iyong magandang song number.
Hello po. Good evening po sa inyo. Let me introduce myself. I'm Jay and I'm the guest performer. Yes. Pa-shoutout lang po ako ng isang friend ko, si Bertfer Acosta po. Lang po. And sana magustuhan niyo po yung performance ko tonight.
Oo. Jay, siguro pare magpakilala ka muna para makilala ka rin ng mga tao. You're a student, tapos ngayon medyo nag-stop ka. Sige, kwentuhan mo kami.
Yes.
Jay?
Yes po. Hello po.
Yes,
Copy
Jay.
po ba?
Oo,
Yes.
bigyan mo lang muna kami ng konting background about you.
Yes po, I'm Jay and student po in Ama Santa Mesa. Then I have a YouTube channel po. Yes po. And I have 800 plus subscribers already.
Wow.
Kung nandito man po, thank you po. And then I was born in Japan po. Then
Wow.
sana kung sino man po yun, hello po sa inyo. And yun po. And simula nung quarantine, kinarer ko po muna tong YouTube. Isang content is pagkanta po.
All right. Jay, thank you for sharing your talent with us. Thank you for sharing your time. So, I'll give the floor to you.
Thank you. And this is the song Little Things by One Direction, and I hope you like it. And thank you for having me. Your hand fits in my legs made just for me. Your belt is in mine, it was meant to be. And I'm joining up the doors with your freckles on your cheeks. All makes sense to me. I know you'll never love the crinkles by your eyes when you smile. You'll never love your stomach or your thighs. The dimples in your back at the bottom of your spine. But I love them endlessly. I won't let these little things slip out of my mouth. But if I do, it's you, it's you. Day out of two, I'm in love with you. All these little things, you can go to bed without a cup of tea. Maybe that's the reason that you talk in your sleep. In all those conversations, all the secrets that I keep, though it makes no sense to me. I know you'll never love the sound of your voice on tape. You never want to know how much weight you still have to squeeze into your jeans. But you're perfect to me. I won't let these little things slip out of my mouth. But if I do, it's you, it's you. Day out of two, I'm in love with you. All these little things, you never love yourself half as much as I love you. You never treat yourself right, darling, but I want you to. If I let you know I'm here for you, baby, you love yourself like I love you. Oh, I won't let these little things slip out of my mouth. 'Cause it's you, oh it's you, it's you. Day out of two, I'm in love with you. All these little things.
Alright, so thank you, Jay. Samahan mo uli kami mamaya. You will render us your
Yes,
last song number, di ba? So thank you again. Sige, direct, just diretso na tayo sa ating topic for the day. Do's and don'ts of goal setting. Hello, so we're back. Nako, ang ganda ng mga ating usapin ngayon dahil ito ay napaka-importanting fundamentals and we have been talking a lot of things for this series, yung ating developing your empowering beliefs, 'di ba? Yung beliefs mo, 'di ba? And the good news is, you know what? I was a former employee. I have set up my somehow when I was an employee, rank and file, I got promoted through the grace of God, sipag din at tiyaga. Then I started my own company. What I found out is that you cannot achieve those things kung wala kang beliefs, yung sarili mo, yung naniniwala ka sa kakayahan mo. And we have been talking a lot of topics. These are studied topics, no? Ito yung mga scientifically proven topics from top psychologists in the world. I'm a professional trainer as well, and I love studying. I love sharing things to a lot of people. I was also a training manager. I was a corporate training head in my corporate life, and that's what I do. Diba? Help people improve, help people find themselves. Yan ang aking work talaga rin on the side, aside from being a businessman. And ang ganda ng mga topics natin, kung may na-miss out ka sa mga topics natin, it's still posted in the FB page. Panoorin mo siya kasi you know what? You just need one spark and somehow it can change the way you see things, your mindset, and the results will follow. Diba? So, ang dami na natin topics dinaanan, kaya nagpapasalamat ako, like katulad ni Ma'am Rica, na who's always watching, si Ma'am Ira, who's always watching. Thank you for watching. And yung sa mga iba na nanonood, na hindi nagpapakilala, it's okay. But I hope you're learning a lot. And I hope and pray that this podcast will impact you. Diba? Will really impact you in a positive way. That's my prayer. So, topic natin, do's and don'ts of goal setting. Pang ilang topic na ba to? Pang 10 na ata. So, we're so happy to present to you this topic. And we're gonna discuss tonight how important it is, what good looks like in terms of goal setting, diba? What are the psychology behind, what can hold you back in terms of setting goals and achieving them, diba? So yun yung ating pag-uusapan. So first, how important is this one? Well, you know what? I think a lot of times we sleep on them, diba? Or we sometimes ignore them because sometimes we're afraid, diba? But most of the time, we all have dreams. Dreams for our career, dreams are for our family, dreams of material things. Walang masama rin sa material. You can have them, but of course, if you want to have depth in your life, you want to have a deeper purpose, diba? But it doesn't matter. You can get things. I also sometimes would like to have this kind of vehicle para sa family ko or for me. There's nothing wrong with it. But maganda rin i-broaden natin and i-deepen natin yung purpose. The fact is, we all have dreams. From these dreams, di ba, yung gusto natin mangyari, you may want to start in a podcast or you might want to start your business, you want to be promoted, whatever it is, you want to have your own house. You have to start off with a vision, di ba? What do you aspire to be? And ang vision daw, para siyang ini-imagine mo yung gusto mo magkaroon ng bahay, ini-imagine mo kung ano yung itsura ng bahay mo. Or for example, when I was still a sales representative, dinidream ko, sabi ko, gusto ko magkaroon ng sariling business. Diba? And then, I got to know Boots Bartolome. He's a franchising guru in the Philippines. I sat there during his lecture sa one of the famous fast food. Nag-lecture pa siya noon. That was around 2005, 2006. Then I had a vision. Sabi ko, uy, gusto ko magkaroon ng franchising business para yung brand mabilis. Hindi ko pa alam yung franchising noon. It all starts with a vision. Iba importante yun eh. Yung mental image. Sometimes we ignore them. Sometimes we sleep on them. Why? Sometimes because of fear. Probably yung possible disappointment. Diba? But just listen in for the next 10 minutes. Maybe this podcast will help you overcome. Yung mga OFW na nanonood, nag-visualize yan eh, na sana makauwi na sa kanilang mga province. Na sana makasama na nila yung family nila. Sana magkaroon sila ng business, ma-enjoy na nila yung kanilang pinagtiyagaan sa Saudi, di ba? Tagal na rin tinulong yan sa ating mga bansa, sa ating bansa. Yan ang vision eh. Di ba? Yan, mission and vision. Vision is yung the way you see things. From there, doon nanggagaling, from pag nakita mo na yung vision mo, what do you want to be in the future, that's when you set your goals. Yun yung ating pag-uusapan tonight. These are desires with precise deadlines. Kailan mo ba gusto mag-business? Yung sa mga aspiring businessman, hindi naman pwedeng puro dreams lang, di ba? Kailangan mag-set ka ng goal para ma-achieve mo. Why? Maiksi ang buhay, mga kapatid, mga kalodi. Pag hindi ka nag-set na magkaroon ng fulfilling career, hindi ka nag-set na magkaroon ng successful business, hindi ka nag-set ng timeline, hindi mo talaga ma-achieve. And ang pinakamasakit, like what I've said before, is regret. You can fail. You know what? Failure will not kill you. You can always get back up. But regret, at the end of the life, wala na, hindi mo na mabalikan yan. Yung not trying, I think that's one of the regret na ayaw natin. If I would like to encourage you, just try. Just try. Rather than wala kang ginawa and then you regret it, binabalikan mo, yun ang pinakamasakit. So set goals. Yun ang ating pag-uusapan, desires. So again, it starts having a dream, di ba? Sometimes binigay yan ng Diyos. Most of the time, binibigay yan sa Diyos. Merong urge na parang gusto ko nang mag-start ng ganito. Parang gusto ko ma-promote, gusto ko maging presidente, gusto ko maging manager. Those are dreams. Most of the time, I believe so. In my faith, it's really God putting in your heart. Ini-impress niya sa ating heart. And then from there, you visualize now how it would look like. Diba? It might not be accurate, but you have a vision about it. Then from there, you develop the goals. All right? Gano'n ba ka-importante itong goals na to? Ba't ba natin palaging pinag-uusapan ito? Yung iba wala namang goals na bubuhay. Totoo naman yun. But sometimes, they don't live a fulfilling life. Diba? Diba? Hindi naman lahat eh. Yung iba naman, unconsciously, they have goals, but they're just not articulating it. Diba? Yung iba naman ganun eh. Pero yung iba talagang walang goals. But you know what? Yun nga, fulfillment, baka hindi mo ma-achieve. Diba? We only get to live around 80 years old, right? Diba? Yan ang reality eh. There's the end of the line. And sabi nga ni Maslow, sabi niya, sa hierarchy of needs, mauuna dyan yung physiological needs eh. Yung sleep, shelter, clothing, di ba? Yung mga franchise owner o yung OFW, yan na-achieve na kasi nagtrabaho niya, nag-ipon, di ba? Yung mga employees natin, mga employees dyan na nakikinig, di ba? Kaya ka naghahanap ng trabaho para meron kang food, water, clothing, di ba? Physiological needs yun eh. Napansin mo, pag nami-meet na yun, tumataas na naman yung need mo, nagkaroon ka ng trabaho, gusto mo naman ito, di ba? So yung pataas yan. Safety needs are yung, of course, dapat security, health, di ba? Another higher level of need is the love and belongingness. Sense of connection. Kaya kanina, kakausap ko yung mga partner employees. Sabi ko, now that you have work, try to connect with your co-employees kasi we all need that sense of connection. You cannot live alone. Diba? We are not built by God to live alone. We need connection. We are a social being. We need people. We need friends to be around us. Love and belonging. After nun, pataas yan yung self-esteem. Yun yung last topic natin, no? Self-esteem, how to develop them. Yung belief, respect for yourself. Pero ito yung highest. Na the goal setting will touch on. This is the self-actualization. Goal is not only about material. It's not only about money. Walang masama if you want to set it up there. But goal setting will help you realize yung self-actualization mo. Desire who you want to become. Desiring who you want to become. Like ako, when I was in Masteral, may ninong now, si Professor Nang, sabi niya sa amin nun, what's your mission and vision statement? So nilagay ko doon, ano yung purpose mo? Nilagay ko doon, to make a difference in other people's life, to make an impact. So that's my who I want to become. Diba? Self-actualization. Kaya yung may money, may dumating, okay, fine. May new material, okay, fine. May new branch ng CycleHouse, fine. But you know what? The highest for me is trying to impact a lot of people, di ba? Kasi yun yung hindi ako makakalimutan eh, di ba? Sama ko yung legacy, di ba? Itong mga YouTube na to, long I have gone, yung anak ko, makikita pa rin ito, mapanood niya yung daddy niya. Di ba? And then, yun yung dream natin, self-actualization. Di ba? Materials, you cannot bring it sa ukay, di ba? But yung legacy na maiwan mo sa mga tao, yun yung importante para sa akin. And sa inyo rin naman, don't make the mistake na akala nyo yung material will make you happy. There's nothing wrong with material things. There's nothing wrong with having money goals. We need to have that. But in self-actualization, try not to forget that. That will give you the deeper fulfillment. And sabi dito sa pag-aaral, the goals will keep you moving forward. Rather than, ayan ka na naman, papasok ka sa office, time in, time out, do this, do that, projects here, project there. Then you get tired. Why? Walang set goals eh. You're just going after the money. Nothing wrong, but again, it might not be enough for you to live a fulfilling life. So yung goals will help you move forward. Move forward kung saan ka papunta. And adequate progress in life. Nalalaman mo yung progress. Uy, eto na. Stable job na ako. Uy, next naman, gusto ko ma-promote. Uy, eto naman, gusto ko magkaroon ng business. Uy, eto naman, gusto ko magka-family. We all need goals. It helps you have a sense of progress. Third one, greater vision. Like what I have said, my greater vision is to impact a lot of people as much as I can. I'm not perfect. I'm quite sure may mga ibang tao galit sa akin due to differences in values, paniniwala, di ba? I'm sorry, but sometimes ganun talaga. We have differences. Di talaga natin may peace lahat. But my greater vision is to really help, ba? To really impact a lot of people. So, depende yan sa'yo kung ano yung gusto mo. But again, you have to identify yung limiting beliefs. Sometimes kasi, nauunahan tayo ng fear, insecurity, di ba? That sometimes, tinatago natin tong greater vision of ourselves. So, yun ating paksa ngayong gabi, pag-uusapan natin. For you to be aware and somehow, you get an inspiration on how to overcome them. So, concept muna tayo on the goal setting. If you don't have goals, kaya again, huwag natin baliwalain. Pero para kang taong paikot-ikot, you're going around in circles. Walang goals eh, di ba? Kala mo lang, nagtatrabaho ka, masaya ka sa pera, sa sahod. Kala mo lang yun. Pero pagod ka rin kasi you're just going around and around. It's meaningless. Directionless, di ba? For example, di ba? Lakad ka na lakad sa mall. Ano ba bibilin mo? Ano ba yung purpose mo? Ano bang gagawin mo doon? You get bored. Kala mo lang sa una, excited ka. Kaya very important yung goals. You have your business. It won't grow if you don't have goals. Wala kang sineset na goal. You don't have to be afraid. Mamaya bibigyan ko kayo ng some tips on how to drive towards the goals, di ba? So sabi dito, the way to do it is set a vision muna. As simple as making a difference, pwedeng ganyan in the life of other person. Yung iba nga, di ba? Yung vision niya, tulungan lang yung kapatid niya makapagpatapos. That's a goal, that's a vision, di ba? Yung vision mo na matulungan yung kapatid mo. That's as simple as that. Or probably if you want a grander vision impacting the world, pwede rin yun. Like sa CycleHouse, we're trying to have a broader, grander vision. Only God knows, and our belief in ourselves for us to reach the vision, di ba? We wanna reach the Southeast Asian countries, right? Who knows, di ba? We're just gonna give it a try. Di ba? Yun lang naman importante. So set a vision, kasi if you don't have a vision, if you don't have goals, it can be meaningless and directionless. Ito yung starting point. Sa left is the dissatisfaction level. Mararamdaman mo yan. You're getting dissatisfied, meaning you have to set new goals. Personal story, I hope you don't mind. When I was a sales representative, na-hire ako ng one of the biggest fast-moving consumer goods milk company in the world. Number 2 yan in the world, malaki. Yung gumagawa ng mga sikat na gatas. So I was a sales representative. When I got hired, na-achieve ko yung goal ko, ay salamat, na-hire na ako. Yes. Tapos another goal, kailangan I have to pass the 1-month training. Oh, that's another goal. Napas ako. Huy, 3rd place ako sa batch namin. Alright, good. So yung goal ko, ma-assign na ako kung hopefully Manila. Sa awa naman ng Diyos, na-assign ako sa Novaliches, where I live right now. So that's my goal. Nandun na ako, gusto ko naman maging stable, ma-regular. That's another goal, 'di ba? You look after it eh. It will keep you motivated. Oh, na regular na ako, ay sa wakas. Yes. So gusto mo naman maging number 1, 'di ba? Or yung iba, gusto ko nung time na noon, gusto ko ma-promote. Then I was so blessed, I got to know friends like si Dr. Baltasar na tumulong sa aking career, some owners of Bernardino General Hospital, si Dr. Rayoli Lim, and yung mga former boss ko, tinulungan ako on how to be successful. Kasi I was only 21, 22. So na-achieve mo na yan. Na-promote ako ng 1 year, tapos gusto ko maging supervisor. Di ba sabi ko, okay naman ako, happy ako, maganda yung trabaho, I get to talk a lot of customers, nako-close ko yung account. Pero there was one time, no, bandang Novaliches Bayan, I was trying to visit an account. Na kausap ko yung isang kliyente ko. Sabi niya, yung asawa raw niya nagmamasteral. Sabi ko, bakit siya nagmamasteral? Hindi ko alam pa yun eh. So sabi niya, para magkaroon ng career progression. Oh yan, nagkaroon na naman ako ng another goal. Sabi ko, sige, I will take up masters. Because I want to progress, not to show off. No, I want to progress. Di ba? So kasi marami pa akong dapat matutunan. So that's another goal. Meaning, yung dissatisfaction. Oh, nag-aaral ako. Ngayon, nag-aaral na ako. Tapos na. O ano ngayon? Gusto kong ma-promote ng supervisor. So go up and up. So it kept me engaged. In spite of the hardship, if you have a vision, if you have a goal, it will help you keep moving forward. Were there failures? Yes! 5 times, nag-try ako, hindi ako ma-promote. 5 times. But hindi ako naging emotional, hindi ko sinisisi yung mga tao sa paligid. I've just worked on myself. Yun yung aking advice sa inyo. Huwag masyadong emotional at manisi ng ibang tao. Focus on yourself, be mature, it's a development of your character. Then on the 5th try, I got it, di ba? Again, it starts off with that dissatisfaction. Yung iba dyan, yung mga OFW na gusto na bumalik, dyan nanggagaling yun kaya gusto na mag-business. Kasi why? Siyempre gusto na makasama yung family. Tumatanda na 15 years na sa ibang bansa. Baka naman maganda rin ma-enjoy nyo na ang inyong hanap buhay, ang inyong pinagkakitaan. Dissatisfaction level, it's the starting point for you to start a new goal. Now, ito sa kanan, ito yung challenge. When we set our goals, or sometimes we're so afraid to set our goals, it's because of yung ating limiting beliefs. Yung ating, di ako yun eh. Di ko kaya yan. Ang galing niya magsalita. Manager siya kasi ganito yung graduate siya ng ganito. Di ko kaya yan kasi parang ano talaga sa kanya college pa lang, ano na yan, successful na. Diba? Limiting beliefs. I'm not good enough. We have to be aware. Sa tingin nyo, ako, yung time na nun, when, sa awa naman ng Diyos, naging corporate training head ako, manager, senior manager. Of course, sumasagi sa isip ko yun. Pero I ignored it. So don't ignore the goals. Ignore the limiting beliefs. Then focus on the goal. My point is, give it a try. Why? Kasi pag inaccept mo yung limiting belief na hindi ka built to have a business, inaccept mo yung limiting belief, yung paniniwala na walang basihan, na hindi mo kaya maging manager, walang basihan na hindi mo kaya maging successful sa trabaho mo, ay inaccept mo na yung katotohanan. That's when you lose, my friends. Always try. My doors, a lot of doors of opportunities were closed to me. Then, magugulat ka, God will open another door. Just keep on trying. That's the most important thing. Diba? Don't be limited. Ako na, I have, my spirituality helped me a lot. I know God is in control. Kung hindi ako makuha yung ganitong opportunity sa ganitong company, another company will open up for me. You just have to keep on working on yourself. So yun yung importante. When you have a goal, always manage your limiting beliefs. Diba? Don't ignore those limiting beliefs. Just try. O ito. So ito importante. When some practical tips na, palalimin natin yung goal setting. Have a clarity of focus and direction for your future. Huwag niyong iiwan yung different areas in your life. Hindi lang puro trabaho yan. Yung about social and family relationship, ano yung goals mo dyan? Develop 1 to 2 goals. sa career, di ba? Ano yung 1 to 2 goals mo in your career? Do you want to be a senior officer, manager? Do you want to be a president in the long run? Whatever it is. Money and personal finance, di ba? Magkano ipunin mo? But be realistic. Do you want to have this X amount of money? Do you want to have a real estate? Di ba? Physical health. Do you want to cut down on your weight? Di ba? Di ba? Have a goal. Do you want to be healthier? Di ba? That's set 1 to 2 goals. Why? If you're not healthy, how can you achieve yung other goals mo, di ba? So, sa akin, very important ang physical health. Kaya ito nga, 2 weeks ago, I made time. I took time away from work. Nagpa-check up ako, di ba? Kailangan yan. Yung routines, responsibility, ano ba yung gusto mong gawin sa buhay moving forward? Baka gusto yung iba mag-business na on their own. Giving back to society, maganda rin. Ano ba, saan ka makakatulong? Hindi lamang puro pera yan, pwedeng oras sa barangay, ano yung may tulong mo sa charity, sa mga NGO, di ba? Mental and emotional, set a goal. Di ba? Sometimes we look back, we shouldn't have reacted this way. Nagsisisi tayo. So we want to have a stronger mind, stronger emotions. Set a goal for that. Now, if you don't have a vision, ito yung mga suggestion ng mga expert and psychologists. If you have no vision, just ask yourself, tanungin mo na lang, ano yung best case scenario para sa'yo? In terms of career. Ano yung best case scenario in terms of money? Di ba? To make it simple, di ba? Yeah. But if you wanna really have a vision para mas compelling, take time tonight. Pag-isipan mo, maganda yung isusulat mo pa. Di ba? Isusulat mo sa personal notebook mo or sa cellphone that will remind you. Alright? So, this is my last slide. Practical tips lang in goal setting. Number 1, you need to develop a purpose behind the goals. Again, materials and money, there's nothing wrong in having goals. But, make it compelling. Have deeper purpose, di ba? Kasi that will motivate you to go after the goals. Kailangan compelling din. And deeper din siya. So, develop your purpose. Very important. Knowing where you are good at, knowing what you want to contribute in the society, develop a purpose. It will make your life more fulfilling to live. Alright? And ito yung next. Focus on one big goal. Like when back in 2005, talagang God has put in my heart that I want to have my own business. And you know what? I failed. Yung mga classmates ko sa Masteral, we put up a restaurant, take-out counter of yung parang chicken rotisserie. That was the first during that time, fresh concept. Or I think around 6 of us, mga Masteral students kami. You know what? It failed. Why? Because my partner surrendered and I have no choice. Diba? So, what did I do? I just try to learn from it. I didn't get emotional. I didn't blame them. Chill lang rin. Be reflective. So, what happened? Since I have a goal to have my own business, after 3 years, I started CycleHouse. So, 2006, nag-close yun. 2010, I started CycleHouse. Why? That's my goal, to have my own business. But this time, I've learned. Kung startup yan, mas maganda minsan ikaw lang magsimula. Kasi ikaw lang yung mag-decide para mas mabilis, tsaka decisive. So, yun yung maganda. So, focus on one big goal. Lalagyan ko lang ng diin ito. Focusing on one big goal ay parang pagbabike. Diba? Yung sa mga bikers na nanood, ano yan, di ba? Una, mahirap. But if you keep on focusing to learn it, if you keep on moving, practicing it, sooner or later, you will get it. You will get it. So, very important, focus ka doon sa big goal mo na yun. Keep on focusing, keep on moving, even if you fall. Yun po yung clue doon. Yung iba po sa atin, when we fall, we surrender. That's a problem. We become too emotional. Or minsan, sisihin mo pa yung nag-aalalay. Ganun tayo minsan, di ba? May mga ibang tao nagagalit sa CycleHouse pag hindi nila nakuha yung desired output. Well, it's just riding a bike. You just have to keep on pedaling. We'll be there to guide. But of course, you have to do the pedaling, di ba? Keep focusing, keep moving until you get it, di ba? Yun ang importante in focusing on one big goal, di ba? Your mentors, like yung nakatayo dyan, will help you start, will give you inspiration, but you have to do it on your own. If you want to get promoted, if you want to have your own business, may mga guidance dyan, but you have to take action. You have to do it. You have to pedal it. You have to start. Yun po yung importante dyan. So, third practical step, write your goals effectively. Ano ibig sabihin? Susulat mo yan na mag-i-start ako ng business ng ganitong taon. Yan, write your goals. Ni-write mo siya na parang mangyayari na. Huwag I will. Gagawin mo na mismo. Mapopromote ako this year to manager, to senior manager, or mapopromote ako in next 2 years. Diba? Always feed your subconscious mind. Conscious mind, lagay mo, I will do my best, kikita tong business na to. I'll stay open, kikita tong business. What you put in your conscious mind will feed your subconscious mind. Very important, di ba? Imagine mo to. Di ba, pag iniisip mo, alam mo, nagigising ako pag madaling araw, pag ganitong oras, alas 3, di ba? Pag uminom ako ng coffee, ayan. Yung conscious mind mo, sinabi sa subconscious mo, na gumigising ka, pa nag-coffee ka, at magigising ka na 3 AM, mangyayari talaga yun. That's how powerful our subconscious mind is. Kaya pag yung conscious mind mo, negative, pinasok mo siya, sinabi mo, pumasok sa subconscious mind mo, kadalasan nakakatotoo. Kaya be careful of your words. Be careful of what you think. Conscious mind will feed your subconscious mind. And sometimes, most of the time, it will become a reality. So write your goals effectively. Pag sinusulat mo siya, it's very powerful kasi it's feeding your conscious mind and your subconscious mind on what you want to achieve. So write your goals tonight. Then, identify the limiting beliefs. Ano ba? Insecurity, yung mga past failures ng ibang tao, it has affected you. Ano yung limiting belief mo? Para somehow, maialis mo na, oo nga no, hindi naman totoo yun ah. Wala namang facts yun. Yung nangyari sa kanya, hindi ibig sabihin mangyayari sa akin. Always remember that. Yung nangyari sa kanya, maski na iniidolo mo yun, hindi naman ibig sabihin mangyayari sa'yo. Di ba? Then, binold ko to. Once you have set the goals, take action immediately. Tomorrow, tonight. Yun ang importante. Diba? Kami, may mga business goal ako. I've started immediately my research. Not that deeply, pero nag-i-start na ako. Nag-aaral na ako for our next business move. Take action quickly. Yung mga nanonood, gusto mag-franchise, gusto yung ibang business, mag-start ng own business, take action quickly. Alamin mo na, mag-research ka na. Take action quickly. Set a timeline. So nakalagay dito sa goal setting, specific dapat, measurable, attainable din yung realistic. Di ba? Kasi baka naman quite impossible na gusto mo magkaroon ng shopping mall, di ba? Ito kailangan realistic rin naman tayo and attainable din, ano? And then set a timeline, di ba? Set a timeline. So start your small business. There's nothing wrong in starting with a small business and growing it. That's the best way. Kasi you learn the ropes of how to grow a business. Take action quickly. Then, prepare in advance. Yan ang napaka-importante. We're gonna come out with our online delivery service. This coming May, it will be launched. We're getting ready for it, di ba? Yung mga food delivery, papasukin na ng CycleHouse. But you know what? Since September 2019, when God gave me that vision, impressed in my heart na papunta dito na online delivery. Why? Siyempre, yung mga customers sa CycleHouse, matatap on din namin yung sa mga delivery partners. We prepared on it since September 2019 pa, bago pa mag-pandemic. Alam yan ng mga staff ko, dahil may mga kinakausap na akong mga partners noon. prepare in advance. If you want to be promoted for manager, read a book about management. If you want to if you want a stable job, research now. Ano yung mga companies, ano yung strength mo, so you can apply. Prepare in advance. Then, ito yung importante. Learn, make it a habit to start and complete a task. Start and complete a task. Kasi you cannot get something in life if you cannot be rewarded unless you complete tasks. Ano ibig sabihin? Alam niyo po, one of my personal development was taking a masteral. Diba? But you know what? Ang daming hirap dahil nagtatrabaho rin ako at the same time. But sabi ko, hindi. Sinimulan ko, dapat tapusin ko. Or else, ito yung nasa isip ko noon, magiging habit ko na hindi ko tinatapos. So kung ikaw, kapatid, hindi ka ganun pa mag-isip, ganun habit, it doesn't matter. You can start all over tomorrow. As long as God is giving you air to breathe, di ba? He's giving you strength. You can always start all over. May mga pagkakamali rin ako. I just have to program my mind to start all over again. Start and complete a task. Very important. Reading a book. Finish that book, that damn book. Diba? When I started my personal development, Good to Great is one of the best management book by Jim Collins. Hirap na hirap ako, hindi ko maintindihan yung mga terms. Dictionary pa noon. Tayo na wala pang, hindi pa masyado techie, 2005. Nagdi-dictionary ako. But sabi ko, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this. Maski hirap na hirap ako itindihin. Until now, until such time na, wow, I fell in love with reading books. Start and complete a task. Diba? So very important. Attend a training, completing a training, start and complete a task. Very important in goal setting. It will help you move forward towards the goal. Starting a business, apply for the DTI. Start. Complete mo. Pag nasimulan mo, tapusin mo na hanggang mabuksan yung iyong business. Start and complete a task. Or else, you will go into the cycle of just starting but not finishing. Sayang. Sayang yung oras. Then, ito yung last. Reward yourself. Once you get to one milestone, reward yourself. Diba? Kain ng masarap, manood ng movie, Netflix, or whatever. Natapos mo yung libro, reward yourself. Yun po yung mga practical tips in goal setting. Alright? So, I hope you learned a lot. For you to win the prizes, kung gusto nyo manalo, please share with us 1 or 2 learnings that you got tonight for tonight's topic. Alright? 1 or 2 learnings that you got from tonight's topic. Yung iyong realization. Alright? Now, if you want to watch more series, meron tayong Breaking the Barriers to Blessing. Grateful Friday yon, 7 to 8. We're live in Carl Balita and also in CycleHouse FB page. So I hope you love the topic tonight. Share with us 1 to 2 learnings for tonight. All right? So at this moment, muna tayo ng marketing updates.
Hello, magandang gabi ulit, mga Lodi. Ayan, sa mga gusto pong manalo, mag-comment na po tayo. Ano po yung mga 1 to 2 learnings nyo po doon po sa diniscuss ni Sir Jeff. Ayan, so yung mga mapapanalunan po natin ngayon, meron po tayong water bottle. Ayan. And meron din po tayong helmet. So, ayan. Like, comment, and share na po tayo para mamaya po pipili kami kung sino po yung mga mananalo. Okay, so yung CycleHouse Elite po natin, darating na po siya this coming April. So, yan, abang-abang na po tayo. Ayan, so sa mga naghahanap naman po ng mga affordable products and accessories, so meron po tayo niyan. Meron po si CycleHouse. Punta lang po kayo sa mga branches na malapit po sa inyo. Okay. So, why choose CycleHouse? Si CycleHouse is meron po tayong affordable products and services. And close to 100 branches na po tayo nationwide. Meron din po tayong professionalized repair and services. So sa mga naghahanap po ng mga maging safe yung bike po nila or motor po nila, meron po si CycleHouse niyan. Then, knowledgeable and meron din po tayong mga freebies na pinamimigay. Okay, sa mga naghahanap din naman po ng mga murang services, meron po si CycleHouse niyan sa motorcycle and bike. So, meron din po tayong mga certified mechanic po dyan, lalo na po dun sa mga branches na malapit po sa inyo. Kung naghahanap po kayo, punta lang po kayo doon. Okay, ayan, sa bike din po, meron po tayong mga services. Okay, sa mga nagtatanong po kung saan po ba yung mga branches namin. Okay, ito po, yung sa NCR branches po natin, meron po tayo sa Araneta, sa Camarin, Caloocan, Pamplona, sa Makati. And meron din po tayo sa Central Ave. North Luzon naman po natin, meron po tayong Bataan, Cagayan, Calasiao. South Luzon naman po natin, meron po tayong Lipa, Dasugbu, Cavite, Kawit. Sa Visayas naman po natin, meron po tayong Iloilo, Bacolod, Bohol. And sa Mindanao po, nandyan po yung Cagayan de Oro natin, Mabulay, and Upper Carmen. Okay, doon po sa mga viewers natin, kung sa mga gusto pong magkaroon ng business, meron po tayong free franchise business orientation every Monday to Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. Message nyo lang po yung page namin or yung mga contact number po na nakikita nyo po sa screen ninyo para po makapag-book po kayo ng schedule po para sa orientation. Okay, good news po. Meron po tayong promo po ngayon up to March 15. Meron po tayong save 50,000. So, unahan po yan. Kaya message nyo po yung contact number na nakita nyo po sa screen kanina para malaman nyo po yung mga ibang details. And sa mga gusto naman po maging part owner at 50,000, meron din po tayong orientation every Saturday, 3 to 5 p.m. So, message nyo lang din po yung page namin. And sa mga mananalo po, ayan, like, comment, and share po tayo para mapanalunan po natin yung ating water bottle and yung atin pong helmet. Thank you po sa inyong lahat. Sir Jeff?
Baka gusto mo munang basahin yung ating mga comments, Miss Jazz. Batiin muna natin yung mga nanood.
Okay, so...
Ikaw na lang, Steph.
Medyo mahaba-haba to eh. Ayan, si
daanan mo na lang.
Okay, si Sir Angel, magandang gabi mga Lodi. So, watching from Pamplona.
Hello po.
Ayan, si Ma'am Catherine. Sabi niya, set your goals high enough to inspire you and low enough to encourage you. Si Ma'am Carmen. Si Sir Christopher Cruz. Ayan, si Ma'am Lorena. Si Ma'am Ira. Hello po.
Paying it forward, sabi ni Miss Ira. Si Christopher Cruz, sabi niya, forgetting limiting beliefs. Good. Great learning, Sir Christopher.
Ayan, si Sir Kit naman po, what I learned is that you should not stop learning. Do not believe your limiting belief.
Ayan. We also have Francis Andrea from Surala, South Cotabato. Good evening daw. Thank you, ma'am, for watching all the way from Cotabato. All right. So, thank you, Miss Steph, for that marketing update. We now have a special segment, what we call Inspiring Story of the Week. This is the first segment. So, let's proceed with that segment. And our special guest, itong segment na to, by the way, sila yung magi-start. Kasi ito yung mga kakapromote lang. After nun, we will be inviting some businessman next Friday, no? I-attempt natin, yung who has gone through a lot of things in life, may mga pagsubok, but they were able to overcome them. So yun yung ating bagong segment, para naman may bago tayong kwento. And we're gonna invite din yung mga kilalang businessman in the next few weeks. Kasi nasa second half na tayo ng podcast. Then siguro before we end, we'll try to get more franchise owners then to share with us their story. So, ang ating special guest is actually our marketing officer, Miss Jazz and Miss Steph. So, simulan natin ang kwento. Ano ba yung inspiring story sa inyo? Ano ba yung mga pinagdaanan ninyo before nakamit ninyo yung mga goals ninyo? By the way, ano muna natutunan nyo about goals? Yung ating paksa ngayon. Hindi na naman kayo nakinig. O ano yung learning? Nakamute kayo.
And sa akin po,
Ano yung experiences ninyo in achieving those goals?
sa akin sir, kailangan po pag nag-set ka ng goal, syempre, magfo-focus ka doon and at the same time, kailangan realistic kung ano ba yung siniset mong goal para sa sarili mo. Kasi baka naman kung sobrang taas nung goal na siniset mo, hindi mo na maabot, mas madi-disappoint ka lang sa sarili mo. And ayun po, whenever gagawa ka ng goal mo, kailangan laging smart goals.
No, specific, measurable. Pero may sinasabi, Miss Jazz, when you set goals daw, dapat daw go for the sky. So if you fall, nasa roof ka pa rin. Kasi if you set very low yung goal, it's because of fear. Natakot ka lang mag-fail, di ba? And kung disappoint ka, parang pagbabike lang yan, Jazz, kaya ikaw mag-aral ka na mag-bike. Pag nahulog ka sa bike, anong gagawin mo? Tatayo ka lang uli at magbabike uli. Alisin mo na yung mga fear of disappointment. You can overcome them. You will become a stronger person. That's part of human emotions, di ba? So, yun yung gusto natin ma-develop pa. Ikaw, Ma'am Steph, ano yung goals para sa'yo? Then, kwentuhan nyo na kami ng stories ninyo in CycleHouse.
Sa akin po kasi yung goals, pag sinet mo po talaga siya, dapat isipin mo na kaya mo siya. Hindi lang na
Very
yung
good.
gumagawa ka ng goals na isipin mo na hindi ko to kaya. 'Di ba? So parang nandun na rin yung magkakaroon ka ng failure sa sarili mo, pero isipin mo pa rin na ito sinet ko na to, so gagawin ko.
Try lang. Oo, yun yung importante, yung belief, 'di ba? Yun yung kaninang dinaanan natin. Kasi kung wala kang belief, maski 100 goals 'yan. Kung hindi ka naniniwala, hindi mo na identify yung nag-hold back sa'yo para mag-start ng business, nag-hold back sa'yo para strive to become a manager, talagang hindi mo may meet yun, di ba? So yun yung ating pinag-usapan. O kwentuhan mo muna kami, sino ba mauuna? Si Jazz ba o si Steph?
Ako muna.
Sige, go Steph. Pakilala ka uli sa mga nanonood.
Ayan, hello sa
Background
mga
about you.
viewers. Yan, ako si Steph. Na-promote ako as senior officer itong last year, December 30. So, yon. Hindi ko rin siya expected talaga na mapopromote ako kasi doon nasa ano ko naman na talaga siya dream ko na talaga siya, pero hindi ko expected na darating sa akin yung araw na yon na mapopromote ako. So,
Yan. So ano ba yung pinagdaanan mo? Paano ka ba nagsimula sa CycleHouse?
nag-start po ako sa CycleHouse. Siguro bata pa lang ako, so 18
Hindi ka
years
naman
old.
sanggol, ha? 18 years old.
So 18 years old, nag-start ako sa CycleHouse. So ito po yung pinaka first job ko talaga. So wala akong experience sa ibang company. So ito lang talaga yung naging first job ko. So nag-start ako sa store, nag-cashier ako. Then after nun, nung nasa store ako, nalipat na ako ang maganda naman kasi is marami akong natutunan kasi nalipat ako sa iba't ibang department. So, nag-start ako ng store, then nalipat ako sa business support, nalipat ako sa merchandising, ah, parang naging ano din siya sa akin kasi kumbaga hindi lang yun hindi lang isa yung natututunan ko, kundi marami siya, iba-iba, hindi lang isa. Parang, nung una kasi, nagkaroon ako ng doubt din sa sarili ko na, kaya ko ba 'to? Na parang eto lang yung work na binigay sa akin, parang sa sarili ko, dito lang ako. Ayokong lumipat sa iba kasi eto na yung natutunan ko, dito lang. Pero napag-isip ko rin na why not, bakit hindi ko i-grab yung ibang mga opportunity na ibibigay sa akin para naman mas may matutunan akong iba, hindi lang eto yung alam ko.
Sige, thank you, Ma'am Steph. So, congratulations uli sa iyong promotion. Mamaya, anuhin ko pa ha, papalalimin natin yung ating pag-uusap. So, ano ba yung next slide nito? Ayan, so si Jazz naman, magpakilala naman. Ano yung yung medyo quite happy ka na na-achieve mo yung goal na yun?
Sa akin, sir, kasi po nag-start lang ako sa CycleHouse actually as a freelance. Hindi talaga ako yung nag-apply for long term that time. Nung nag-apply ako, parang naghahanap ako 6 months lang muna kasi may iba akong plans. Then, ayun po, nag-market research ako. Ako yung, minsan nga po sa office, nagtataka sila, pupunta lang ako every Saturday lang. Tapos parang bagong ligo pa ako pag pumunta ako sa office. Tapos sila, haggard na
Buti
lahat.
naman, bagong ligo ka. Pag pumunta ng office, oh.
Tapos po, ayun, napag-isip-isip ko, bakit hindi ko subukan na i-commit yung sarili ko dito sa pang long term. Try ko lang kung ano ba yung mangyayari. Then so far naman po, kahit na nag-pandemic, after parang ilang buwan pa lang ako nag-pandemic, tuloy-tuloy naman yung naging work. Tapos parang nakakatuwa pa po doon is wala pa akong 1 year pero na-promote ako. Parang achievement siya sa akin na na-appreciate yung gawa ko, and at the same time nag-grow po yung kaalaman ko in terms of business kasi sobrang layo ng experience ko para dun sa role, pero natutunan ko siya with guidance din kay Sir Jeff and of course dun sa mga katrabaho.
Oo. And for all you know, Jazz is a professional teacher. And sometimes we just have to be open, di ba? Professional teacher yan. But ito yung opportunity na meron eh. So I was convincing her, try mo. And without her, without Jazz, without Steph, we couldn't have grown the business, di ba? So nawala si Ma'am Steph. So Jazz, thank you again for the contribution. Kwentuhan mo kami, ano yung mga di ba, hindi kagad lumalabas yung vision. Ma'am Steph, you're there again. I was telling them, nag-grow kayo, pero nag-grow din yung business because of your efforts. Because of you tried. Maski na mapahiya ka, yung fear of failure, fear of disappointment, you proceeded. You just kept fighting, di ba? Di ba? Ganun yung nangyari eh. Hindi klaro yung vision, tama, no? Nung start ng career ninyo. Tama ba, Ma'am Steph and Jazz?
Yes po.
Oo. But you just kept on moving forward. Tama, di ba? Tama?
Yes sir, yes sir. Yes po.
Tanungin ko kayo, ito yung una kong tanong. Kung babalikan ninyo, ano yung tough moments ninyo nung time na ginogrow niyo yung career ninyo, and how did you handle them?
Sa akin sir, tingin ko yung nabibigyan ako ng
Pinapagalitan
project
kita.
na wala akong idea talaga. I mean,
Okay.
kasi po nag-pandemic then kailangan natin ng ibang way para makapag-communicate with our customers, with
Yeah,
our
that was a terrific.
yes po. Bali ang nangyari parang natakot din ako doon na paano ko ba gagawin 'to? Ano bang gagawin ko rito? Then ang ginawa ko po, tinry ko lang, sinubukan ko kung anong kaya kong magawa. Then ayun po, naging okey naman siya so far, nagagamit siya, nag-work yung ginawa nating projects nung pandemic.
Oo. Tsaka Jazz, you know what? I wanna give credit to you. You tried something new for the first time. Parang sa life mo, di ba? Di ba? Alam niyo po, mahiyain to si Jazz, sinasabi ng mga kapatid niya. Kaya nagtataka raw sila. Paano raw ito nagagawa ni Jazz? Yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, mga kalodi, yung mga nanonood, you can reinvent yourself. You just have to try and believe. Alam mo,
CycleHouse lang sabi ko sa'yo sa akin.
oh, if you believe that you are God's, di ba? You were created by God. You can be something. You just have to try. So, mahihain po yan. Pero ngayon, makapal na po yung mukha niyan. So, marami yan tinulong si Jazz. So, I hope you're enjoying your career kasi ang daming project, ang daming assignment for this year. Steph, ikaw, ano yung mga toughest moments mo? Ito matagal na si Miss Steph sa CycleHouse for, I think, close to 10 years na. Ano yung mga toughest moments mo? Kasi sinabi mo nga may doubt. Hindi lang ikaw, lahat tayo. We have that doubt. Di ba? Ako rin, mga business goal, alam niyo yan. Di ba? Sometimes I do have doubts, but I have to overcome them. I'm praying for them. Ikaw, ano yung mga toughest moments mo nun? And how did you overcome?
Yung nasa franchising po kasi ako, doon pa lang po talaga is sabi ko paano ko siya paano ko kumbaga paano ko i-overcome yung fear ko na haharap ako sa mga kliyente, paano ko ba sila mako-convince, ano ba yung sasabihin ko sa kanila. Parang doon naisip ko siya na parang hindi, kaya ko 'to, ta-try ko, para makita ko kung kaya ko ba talaga siya o hindi. Kasi dun po kasi mahiyain naman din po talaga ako. So, ano siya, parang ano ba sasabihin ko dito sa kliyente, paano ko ba siya mako-convince? Nauunahan na ako ng kaba and takot sa sarili ko na baka hindi ko siya magawa. Pero yun, na-overcome ko naman siya nung triny ko na talaga siya hanggang sa, doon naniwala na yung tao sa'kin na parang dun na
Magpa-burger
sinabi
ka
ko
raw.
doon na sinabi ko sa sarili ko na, eto kaya ko naman pala siya. Dun lang nauunahan lang talaga ako ng takot sa sarili ko kaagad.
Tsaka Ma'am Steph, di ba, I think may nai-intimidate. Normal naman yan, di ba? May nakakausap ka, malaking tao, di ba? Alam niyo po, si Steph, kausap niya yung mga businessman din sa ibang association. Sinasabi ko kasi hindi ko kaya makausap lahat. Yung oras ko maiksi lang. So siya na, di ba na-intimidate ka, tama ba?
Yes po. Opo.
Yun talaga. Paano mo ina-overcome yung limiting beliefs mo?
Parang
Wala kang choice.
doon yes po, parang sinabi ko na lang sa sarili ko na dapat hindi ako mahiya. Eto na yun, kumbaga napapakita ko na, nakakausap ko na sila, dapat hindi ko na parang ayoko nang isipin na mahihiya pa ako or mag-iisip pa ako ng negative na baka 'pag sinabi ko 'to, kung ano yung sabihin nila sa akin. Parang tinanggal ko yun sa isip ko na hindi, kailangan positive lang ako na ito magagawa ko siya.
Yes. And you know what, guys, yung sa mga viewers natin, ang tawag ko dyan is just show up. Diba? Just show up. Kung in-invite ka, there's an opportunity, just show up. Always remember, you wouldn't know. Just try. Kung ma-hurt ka, you feel disappointed, ako naramdaman ko rin yon. Pray ka lang, bangon ka uli. It will make you stronger actually. Yung sa mga franchise owner na nag-sign up, nag-start ng business, I wanna congratulate you because you showed up. Yun ang importante. That's the first step. Diba? Minsan mahirap yung iba nagsusurrender, but you know what? Okay na yan. Just show up. Pero sana wag kang mag-surrender. Pero ang pinaka-importante, show up. Diba, Just? You show up every day. Diba? Yung iba, diba, may isang kasamaan kami sa CycleHouse merong big project, yung mismong palabas na yung big project na wala. So, naging emotional, na-overcome siya ng fear. Diba? Kawawa naman yung bata. Pero ako, for me, mami-miss out mo yung life learnings Diba? Sabi ko, sana nagpakita siya, show up lang. Ang ginawa niya, nawala siya sa araw na yon. So, si Just yung nataranta, ano nangyari? Pero you know what? Pag-pray natin yung mga ganun tao, hindi lahat naman kasi katulad natin. We have to pray for them. But yung sa mga nanonood, be more conscious. Just show up. Sometimes you don't feel ready. Sometimes you don't feel confident about it. But just show up. Yun yung pinaka-importante. I think yun yung pinaka-learning. So, Jazz and Steph, give us some practical advices, lalo na sa mga bata. Sorry medyo matanda na kasi kayong dalawa. Yung sa mga nanonood ngayon, alam mo, we have a lot of young employees, 22, 23, 24. Ano yung mabibigay yung top 2 or 3 advices to them to grow their career, to overcome their limiting beliefs? Jazz, mauna ka na muna.
Sa akin po, tingin ko maging open sa opportunities kung ano yung tingin nilang pwede pang mapasok or mapag-grow sa kanila. Maging open din sila sa challenges. Parang wag silang laging iiwas kung ano yung mahirap. I mean, hindi ka kasi mag-grow kung lagi ka lang ang okay yung ginagawa mo, sanay na sanay ka na doon. Hindi ka na mag-grow. And tingin ko po, be more confident. Magtiwala ka pa sa sarili mo na kung nahihirapan ka, isipin mo kung bakit ka nagsimula. Bakit ba sinimulan mo maghanap ng trabaho? Para kanino ba yung ginagawa mo? Para po mas ma-motivate mo yung sarili mo. And lastly, kahit na nahihirapan ka, yun nga po, magpakita ka, pumasok ka. Kasi pag nandoon ka na, parang wala ka na naman ng choice kundi gawin kung ano yung dapat mong gawin.
Thank you, Jazz, for your life and your efforts sa CycleHouse. And looking back, di ba, Jazz, yung una mahirap, like ito, setting up the podcast, tapos after nun, madali na, di ba?
Thank you na sir.
Oo, yun lang yun. Parang sa pag-start ng business, pag-grow ng business, una, mahirap. Pero pag nandyan na, relax ka na. It's more of psychological Tama na, Jazz? It's
Yes po.
purely psychological. It's purely psychological. Steph, ano yung tips mo for them to grow and how to overcome those limiting beliefs?
Siguro ang mabibigay ko lang is, yun nga, i-grab nyo yung opportunity na ibibigay sa inyo. Wag lang kayong mag-stick doon sa isa na yun lang yung matututunan ninyo. So, dapat, kung ano yung binigay sa inyo na tingin ninyo doon kayo mag-grow, grab nyo. Kasi bihira lang yung bigyan ka ng opportunity na alam mo pa lang doon ka mag-grow. And syempre, maniwala lang din sa sarili mo na kaya mo. And positive lang din na ito yung binigay sa akin. So, dapat ito yung gawin ko.
Mm-mm.
So,
You know what? Thank you, Ma'am Steph. You have been with CycleHouse for the last 10 years. You have, you know how instrumental you are. We thank for your life and si Jazz. I thank God personally for your lives, di ba? And maganda yung sinabi mo na kailangan talaga maniwala ka sa sarili mo. Tsaka wag mong palagpasin yung opportunity. Di ba? Yun yung importante. Pero ito yung last advice ko sa inyo, tsaka sa mga nanonood. When I was like you guys, trying to grow my career, nung matanda na po ako, 42 na ako, when I was still working the corporate, I always believe that it is God's destiny, sovereignty. Kung may pinagdadaanan kang hirap ngayon, kapatid ka, Lodi, it's part of your life nasa palad mo. But it's really up to you if you will make that situation to develop your maturity and character. When I was suffering, I had some suffering, 'di ba? Politics sa office, yung failures, disappointment, but I just kept on moving forward. I was thinking God is testing me. God is developing my maturity, character. Sinasabi ko na I have to show the other people that believing in Christ, believing in God, I can set an example. Yun yung nakalagay talaga sa utak ko. Looking back, really, I'm not nag-iimbento, nagloloko sa inyo. It was really my mindset, and it helped me overcome and develop my maturity. Kaya nag-start ako ng business. When I grown the business, somehow it helped me to be stronger. All right? So, I think marami na tayo nasabi, and we had a great night. And next Friday, ang ganda ng ating mga guests, inspiring story of the week na muna tayo. Siguro i-announce nyo na ang ating singer bago tayo magtapos. winner. Ang daming mga nag-comment, yung mga nanood. Gabi na.
Ayan, ang nanalo po ng ating water bottle ay si Ma'am Lorena Mendoza Calpito. Sabi niya, set the goal higher but be smart by heart. So, congratulations po kay Ma'am Lorena. Nanalo ka ng water bottle. And ang
Sabihin mo,
helmet.
Just, kung paano makukuha. Baka hindi nila alam kung paano makukuha.
Yes po, para ma-claim niyo po yung prize niyo, message niyo po muna yung CycleHouse Philippines para makuha namin yung details niyo. And yung prizes niyo po ay makukuha niyo sa mga nearest CycleHouse branch po sa inyo.
Pero kung
halimbawa,
makapunta sila sa main para makilala natin sila sa Quezon
yes
City,
po, actually may
maganda.
mga nagpunta na po sa main na nag-claim ng kanilang bikes nung mga nanalo. So if ever malapit po kayo sa Araneta Avenue, pwede po kayong bumisita sa aming branch para po makapili pa kayo ng iba pang items na kakailanganin nyo. And yung helmet naman po, i-announce ni Ma'am Steph.
Nakamute ka, ma'am. Ayan. So, mukhang hindi niya na makita. Kailangan niya na ng reading glass. Tulungan mo na lang, Gus.
Ako na po yung mag-a-announce. So, ang nanalo po ng ating helmet ay si Sir Kit Martitan. Sabi niya, what I learned is that you should not stop learning. Do not believe your limiting beliefs. So, nanalo po siya ng helmet. So, congratulations, sir. At, ayan, dyan po yung singer natin. Kasi kanina po, medyo nawala siya. So, nagbalik na po yung singer natin for tonight.
Alright. So, this is my last message to sa mga nanonood. Do not be afraid to set your goals. Even if you fail, you just keep on trying. Kung hindi mo ma-meet yung timeline, wag ko kayo masyadong ma-disappoint. Just try again. Kung hindi ka pumayat, etong buwan na to, just set another timeline. Kung hindi mo nakuha yung 5 pounds lighter, love yourself, be good to yourself. Wag mo masyadong pahirapan sarili mo. Wag mo masyadong bugbugin, di ba? Kung hindi mo na-reach ngayon, just set it another month. Pero sana man lang, you commit to it para ma-achieve mo rin. Pero try not to beat yourself kasi pag natakot ka na ma-disappoint, hindi ka mag-set ng goal, which is far worse. Yun yung aking tip. Kasi ako, nag-start ako ng business, minsan na-delay. But you know what? Just keep on setting that goal, refreshing yourself, rather than being too afraid to set a goal kasi baka ma-disappoint ka. That is far worse. Kasi hindi ka na talaga magsisimula. So, kung hindi mo na-meet yung goal, just set another goal. Kung hindi mo na-meet during this timeline, just set another timeline. Be more committed. Balang araw, makukuha mo rin yun. Alright? So, thank you again. This is our show for tonight. But we still have a song number from Jay. And we leave you with this song number. Thank you guys for watching. Jay, are you there? Nagalag yata yung internet niya. Ang ganda pa naman ng kanyang boses. So, we'll try to hook Jay. Just, nandyan kaya si Jay? Or nagkakaroon talaga ng problem?
Mahina po yung internet niya, so nawawala-wala po siya.
We hope to have him again na lang.
Yes po.
Ganda ng kanyang rendition, nung kanta. So again, thank you. If you don't be afraid to set goals, you just have to try and try again. All right, so thank you. Good night, guys.